Black Death. The Black Death was the most devastating bubonic plague pandemic in human history, affecting Eurasia in the 14th century and peaking between 1347 and 1353. It is difficult to know the number of deaths, but most contemporaries estimate them between 80 and 200 million in Eurasia and North Africa. Example: the first record epidemic was the one that affected the Eastern Roman Empire and was named the Justinian Plague by Emperor Justinian I, who was infected but survived thanks to treatment intensive. The result of this pandemic resulted in the death of approximately 25% of the population. Malaria. Malaria is a disease caused by Plasmodium parasite, which is transmitted by the bite of an infected mosquito. Only the Anopheles genus of mosquito transmits malaria. Symptoms of this disease may include fever, vomiting, and or headache. Example: malaria kills a child every 2 minutes. In 2050, there were 212 million cases of malaria, causing nearly 429,000 deaths, many of them African children. In the Americas, there were 568,000 cases of malaria, and about 220 deaths were reported in 2019. Malaria is preventable and curable. Spanish flu. The worldwide spread of the H1N1 virus that took place between 1918 and 1920 is called the 1918 flu. It is estimated that 500 million people were infected during this pandemic and that between 20 and 50 million human beings died. The world's record path deaths at 100 million people. Example: high fever, earache, body fatigues, diarrhea, and occasional vomiting were the symptoms of this disease. Most of the people who died during the pandemic succumbed to secondary bacterial pneumonia, since antibiotics were not available. Coronavirus disease COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by the SARS-CoV-2 virus. Most people infected with the virus will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recover without requiring special treatment. However, some will become seriously ill and require medical attention. Older people and those with underlying diseases are more likely of develop severe disease. Anyone of any age can get COVID-19 and become seriously ill or die. Example: in fact, people may be asymptomatic or present a projection of symptoms ranging from mild to very severe, including fever, dyspnea, dry cough. COVID-19 affects in different ways depending on each person. Most people who become infected have symptoms of mild or moderate intensity and recover without the need for hospitalization. Diarrhea and other nasopharyngeal symptoms, such as sneezing, runny nose, and sore throat, are less common. Reflection. It was from pandemics and epidemics that countries understood that it was more expensive to address a health emergency than to prevent it. Cholera, in particular, highlighted the unsanitary condition in which most of the world's people lived and worked. Long-term health policies were then progressively proposed to promote hygiene, measure, promulgate sanitary codes, and investigate the cause of diseases and the remedies to prevent them. You must reflect on what the pandemic has left behind and be aware of the value of the family. Pandemics put strong pressure on societies and intensely affect people's lives. Be clear that although it was a period of fear, we obtained great achievements such as transcendental discoveries and development in medicine.